Part two of our chicken brooder build. If you haven't seen part one yet, we are getting 20 chicks tomorrow and we don't have anywhere to put them. So we needed to build a DIY brooder, but I didn't want to spend $100 on a brooder every time I need one. And I also wanted to be able to store it very easily. I didn't want to have a big brooder to store all year long. There's a lot of options out there, but for 20 chicks, all the way through the brooder phase and until they can go with the flock, we needed quite a bit of space. And so that is why we went with this 4 foot by 8 foot collapsible plywood frame with the hinges and the latches that you see here. All right, so we got the border secured plenty strong enough for a couple chicks. Now we could use it like this for the first couple weeks because they can't fly anyway. But since they're going to be in it, I don't really want to be building the top over them, scaring the crap out of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and build the top right now. All right, we're going to put a long 2x3 on edge down each long side. Then we're going to come in here and do a cross brace with the 2x3 flat on its face. That way there's going to be a little lip that's going to catch the edge all the way around, keep our box nice and square. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm building a project, I usually like to stay off the ground. It just seems like it makes things a lot easier when you're not kneeling on concrete and constantly getting up and getting down. So here I'm using the pallet forks on our John Deere tractor. It works super good. I can set the height to exactly my working height, and it makes it really easy. So I also like to measure out my stud pockets before I start screwing things in. That way I don't have to measure when I'm trying to screw each board in. They're all pre-measured and ready to go. I generally also like to start all of the screws that I need before I get to holding it together. That way I'm not trying to start screws while I'm holding everything together, stripping things out. Really frustrating that way, and this makes it a lot easier. So as you can see, this is a pretty big frame, 4 feet by 8 feet, so it gets kind of cumbersome and awkward. And so here I'm just screwing down on the ground to keep things a lot easier, standing on one side if need be to stabilize it, and have our top fully assembled in just a matter of minutes. All right, this is the frame for our top. Fits on there just like that. Slide it down, and now we will add a couple end brackets, and then we're going to design the middle section is going to lift up, and that's how we're going to get in there.